Welcome to the video, everybody. We are at Wadham Road in Preston, last known location of Rachel Jackson. Tragically, her body was found. We know about that now. So we're here and we're going to have a look around the park where she was found, and we're going to look along the River Ribble. Actually, this park was visited for this film on the same day that the body was found, unbeknown to us. The police were there shortly after, so potentially we walked very close to where she was found. So we're going to have a little walk around now, and the area was very dodgy, to be honest. So, as everybody can see, the area is not a very nice area. Pretty bad vibes here, to be honest. I'm sure everybody's picking that up from the video. We're just walking towards the park now. The park where she was found. As I say, this was filmed the same day, a few hours prior. We had no idea of that, obviously. So, a little bit spooky watching it back now, knowing that potentially she was out there somewhere. So what are people thinking regarding the police putting the statement out that the death is not being treated as suspicious? How are they able to do that so quickly without really looking into too much? How are they able to do that? Not saying they can't, but for me it seemed pretty quick rash decision there. Maybe the easier option, who knows. So we're in the park now, as you can see, walking down. It's not too bad here, walking down towards the river. You can probably see the river from there. Now, we aren't sure where exactly she was found, so anywhere where you're looking now on the camera potentially may have been where she was found, unfortunately. Of course, we had no idea at the time. We just went for a walk around to check the area, to do a video on the area, to see if the video may help. So there we go. We're going to keep walking down towards the river. So we are down by the river now, as you can see. What are people thinking about this area? Do we know where she was found yet? I don't think we do. But I think the main point here is that Lancashire Police seem to dismiss things very quickly. Again, that may be wrong, that may not be true, but it's the way it comes across. I've seen a few videos posted. Are we dealing with a serial killer? Is that what we're dealing with? You've got Daniel Hives in Lancashire. Obviously the case that we all know about. Now Rachel. And there are a few more. You've got Derek Clayton, who's still missing. And there's a few others. All in Lancashire. So, is it unusual? Are we dealing with somebody who's playing games here? Personally, I don't know what to think. What are people thinking? Leave a comment. We're going to keep walking along the river here. The river's on the left, as you can see. See what feeling we get along here. And we'll come back when we're by the water. We are now down by the River Ribble, as you can see. Very wide river. Again, the area is not a great area, to be honest. I'm sure you can see that on the video. And as we know, she was found after making this video. So any areas that we're zooming in on, we don't know what we're zooming in on, but I'm sure people will be having a good look. So, another person's gone missing near water. Park is right next to the water, as you can see. Is this somebody trying to prove a point and making people die and look like it's an accident? Near water, in water. Perhaps it's not, nothing like that. Again, a lot of people commenting saying the police are very quick to decide. I agree with that. But as you can see, it is quite a vast area. It's a very, very wide river compared to the River Wyre and other rivers in the area. In fact, I remember driving over this river many, many times on the motorway on the way to Lancashire weeks and weeks ago. So there we go. Nice little look around. And we're going to keep walking in a second. We're going to have a little look further up the river, see what we can find. So, are we going to be having any more reports of missing women in the area in the coming weeks? I think we probably will, to be honest with you. There seems to be a pattern here. Hopefully not, of course. Hopefully not. There is the park name, Avonham Park, which is where Rachel was found. As you can see, right onto the river. No gap, no housing estate, directly onto the river. So we're going to walk back this way. So guys, this river, as you can see, is a lot different than the River Wyre. Lots of flow here, lots of water, pretty much like most rivers, I guess, near the estuary. Lots of places to search around here. Obviously at the time we weren't aware, so we were having a little look around, see what we can see. So what are we thinking of this case? Is it an innocent case, or are the police hiding stuff? Are they being too quick to decide stuff? Again, we've gone over this. What are we thinking? We're going to keep walking around this area. We're going to show everybody the full area, okay? What's that in the water there? There's a very odd shape in the water there, but I think there was nothing to see in the end, but at the start it looked a little bit weird. Beautiful bridge there, by the way. Beautiful bridge. We're going to walk back up in the park shortly, have a little walk around, and a few little dodgy areas, to be fair. So we're going to walk back up, see what we can find, and if there are any other missing people in this area, I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest with you, based on recent happenings. So we'll try and get a video done if there is, help look around for people, help jog people's memories perhaps with the area. That was the idea behind this video. Obviously the police found a body later this evening of this video being made, well, being filmed, should I say. We weren't expecting that, of course, so we'll continue to do that the next time we have a missing person, potentially in Lancashire. So yeah, let's keep walking through the park. We're going to walk back up to the top now. Just look at this area, guys, right at the top of the park. This is not a nice looking area, as you can see, and it's especially not great now watching it, knowing that at this moment in time Rachel was unfortunately probably somewhere around. Who knows? We don't know any details about that. We don't know if it was suicide. We do not know anything really, other than it's not suspicious apparently, which of course makes people suspicious, myself included. So this is the general area. We've showed you the road where she was last seen. We've showed you the river. We've showed you the park in between the road and the river. And now we're on the outskirts of the park, as you can see. Definitely an area worth searching. Obviously now we know different, but at the time it was definitely an area which looked prime, you know, for searching for clues, perhaps, or even somebody. So yeah, we're going to have a little walk around, show you guys back up here. We've already walked past here already, the little bridge. Just going to show around one more time. Very strange little statue there on the right. I don't know if you caught that. We're going to walk back over this little bridge, back up the hill, and we're going to see where we go. So everybody, what are we thinking of the area? This girl tragically lost her life here. We don't know any details at the moment. Either way, it is very sad. Her sister said about her that she was an artist. Beautiful person, 1 in a million. They've actually set up a fundraiser for the funeral. They've raised over £3,000. Anybody who's interested in donating to that, please do. Every little will help. As you can see on the camera, not a very nice place, and I'm sure there'll be comments from people saying that they live there and it's a beautiful place, etc, etc, but clearly on the video and from my videoing person, the feeling there was not a very nice one, especially now watching it, knowing what we know. So we're going to walk back to the top. It's park in Preston, Avonham Park. Was it a location that was chosen by a killer? Was it just Rachel going for a walk? She went for a 10-minute walk apparently to get some fresh air and never returned. That was on Friday night at 7 p.m, I believe. And she was found on Saturday evening. This video was taken at about 5 p.m, maybe 6 p.m. in the evening, Saturday, yesterday. And then the police released their statement later that evening, about 10 p.m, I believe. What do we have there? As you can see, that area may well have been a prime area. We don't know. We don't know where she was found. Perhaps she was found thereafter. Perhaps at this moment in time when the video was taken, she was alive. But she ended up somewhere around this area. Very, very sad. Lots of people going missing at the moment. Lots of them in Lancashire. Maybe it's a coincidence, who knows. Either way, it is not very nice. People's loved ones, 38 years old, far, far too young to be dying for anybody. We should all value life. These things happen. We may do another video on Rachel, depending on what the police come back with, if they update anything or the coroner updates anything different. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to leave you with the dodgy part of the area now.